Hello, Girthworm James here, back at some Creativerse. I've been having some problems with my capturing. Either it's on mute and I don't hear it because I have my capture muted, otherwise I'm hearing it multiple times and you'll give yourself a headache doing that. So I had to figure out an easier system for that, and I was kept getting interrupted, so I had to pretty much tell everybody to stop calling me today so I can set all these things up so I can have an actual decent stream today. So we'll see if that holds. I have an hour or so blocked to where they're not supposed to call me, but that usually doesn't happen, so we'll see. So I was playing with Spanky a little bit last night. She was telling me that she made some changes to the house. Now, I did put the carpeted floor down, that's known, but she said she built a second story and to move my spawn pad. So I assumed to put it right there next to hers. Okay, so we have a tool chest, potions, our beds. Let's go upstairs. Good night, twat. Glad to know you care. She's very sarcastic and loves to give me a hard time. So we have our crafters and processors, pre-made forge and processor. Okay, so I guess not a big fan of that, where these cut objects are, since we have a shit ton of chests. Electrical, miscellaneous, stone, wood. Well, if we have wood, then we can move. These actually get deleted. I made these for stairs, so I'll get rid of these, but miscellaneous crafting. I'm going to have to talk with Spanky on these because, alright, some of these are already. Now we're color coding. No, I'm going to have to talk to her about these because some of these are labeled by what stone they are, some are by color. That's fine, but when you have important stones, you're trying to find by color, and detritus is a dirt, not a rock. Yeah, so this is gonna drive me up a fucking wall. Those are treasures. So I'm going to have to probably reorganize what she did, but I'm going to have to talk to her about that so we can come to an agreement. Now, I did set this up the other day before she set up the upstairs because we have a portal room now. Now, it's early, just created, no decoration put into it yet. I have every pad outside the house is set up to return right here. So no matter what teleport you go to, you will return here because this portal code is blank. So I set that up so that anytime you drop a pad down, you can just teleport right to the home. You don't have to try to remember the code to get there or to come home. Now, I was able to easily set that up because and I have the right side in biomes with the direction of which way it will take you from the house. And on this side is going to be important locations with where it will take you also. So the bungalow's under construction. We have the mine. We have jungle and savanna. Those are right next to each other. We have the mountains, a canyon, a desert, a beach, and a tundra. So the mountains, I just labeled as peak stone. I put a dirt place marker in here. I have that for all of them. It seems if you put one block, it does not consider it as a code. And it's just a fill storage, so I can know exactly how many portals will lead to this one. So that means I have 8 portals out in the world that will teleport to here. And then I just put teleport to glob of goo because I highly doubt I'll make a portal that needs goo to easily distinguish it, especially since I use signs to label it. So we have a nice setup for teleports. It just has to get decorated. So there's quite a bit to do with that one. Now, we do have some stuff on the outside. We have our farmland, which is, quick recap, nice and full of resources, all the 4 different farms. And we have a barn that is full, almost full. We need 1 more leafy. We just need the corrupted one, then we have them all. We have the 3 mirrors. We got all pigsies except for the corrupted pigsy. We got some Rambus, because Rambu tufts are actually useful for us right now. We're missing the corrupted Rockster. I don't know if there's another form of a pebble. We got the 3 Kepras. Very difficult to catch. We have a corrupted Chizard. I think we have all of them. Now, I don't really count ghost ones because they don't give anything special. And I was not able to tame any of the ghost ones because I was still learning all the mechanics when I first picked it up. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't have a nice setup to be able to start catching things. We have a fluid farm. I'm missing corrupted water and the lava. Oh, had a lag spike. I don't have a Luminite Power Glove yet, so I can't get those. But we got molasses, tar, mineral water, bog water, and regular water. For some reason, when you put bog water down, it has a chance of spawning jungle and swamp creatures. So I get mossy leafies, and I get the wild pigsies. The red ones, they always pop up in here. I don't know exactly why, but that is a little trap for them that just happens. We have a beeswax farm that leafies love spawning in. Really simple. You just put a chunk of wood down and throw a queen bee on top of it, in 3.5 real-time hours, it'll spawn into these little plus signs. I do need to make a cactus and coral farm right here. I'm going to be doing that later today. We have the mine. I don't think she went down there at all, so there's really no point. We have the coal and diamond farm. So, place tar on the white stone blocks I have laid out in the map. Throw an ice bomb for coal, and then throw a fire bomb for diamonds. And it will definitely cover a nice chunk. This did take multiple bombs, but I wanted to make a lot. Might as well make a good chunk. And I have a chest farm that is also a corrupt farm. So it's very small, but it does work. That's how I got my corrupted mirror and Chizard. So if you have a nice flat surface of corrupted material and it's pitch black, you can technically you can spawn a diamond chest here, or you can spawn corrupted creatures. So that can happen. I've gotten 2 so far. This ladder likes to act weird. It's not, I don't know if it's big enough or if it's just, there's too many spawning locations for other things. So I will probably move this since I have a teleport room all set. The outside is horrendous. I need to fix that. I'll probably move this over an ocean that's probably close by. I got many to choose from. So if you put it over an ocean, there should be minimal spawnings, and a chest can't spawn on a chest since there's no water creatures. There won't be any entities taking up that spawn, so it'll maximize corrupt creatures or diamond chests. So this may get moved. So we can work on the cactus and coral farm. Now, coral is a useless block. It's not used in recipes. It's more for aesthetics. It can summon the secret boss, Rockzilla. It's a giant rockster. It gives multiple drops of the same rockster. It does have a ton of life, but it takes a ritual to summon it. It's one of these, probably, I'd say about this big. It's massive. You can tame it. It does a lot of damage. I don't know exactly how long it takes to tame one, but I don't know if I want to because the sheer size of it, and it doesn't give anything useful. So probably won't tame it. I don't know if I'll summon one. And that's the only purpose I've been able to find what coral's used for, but if we can make a farm for it, doesn't hurt to have one. Once we start spawning, once you place enough cactus for cactus flowers to spawn and be farmed, you can also cause dust devils and dried leafies to spawn right next to them. So you want to put it far enough away that they won't constantly aggro to the house. So you want to be careful of that. Also on the map, you can actually see the teleport nodes, where they're located. So we have one there, one right there, one there. Now, if I zoom in, now, I don't know why it's that big, but that is where my mountain teleport node is. It shouldn't be that big, though. I don't know why it's registering that large. I just made a simple little platform I can show you guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me about teleports. I have a basic understanding. So we'll go to the mine, and then I'll show you, because it doesn't have a load screen because it's so close. So it just takes me to the mine. Nice and close, barely moved me. This is still under construction. Spanky wants to rip all this down to the corrupted layer, which she's done quite a bit. So when we step back on the pad, it won't take me to the mine spot. It'll take me to the return pad, because I have it sending to blank, and this portal code's just regular stone. So we step back on, we're on the return pad. Pretty simple. If we go to, let's go to the desert. Actually, the beach that has more cactus. I'll steal some, make sure I have enough. Now, I did put the desert, the beach, and the bungalow pretty close together, so they're not really useful, but there's no harm in it. So I made a simple little platform with a light, so you can find these in the dark if needed. The bungalow is set right over there. Now, this is just a simple little placeholder for the bungalow. It's probably going to get moved, but that's just something simple for now. Dried leafies are useful for the caps. Now you can't place cactus to where they will give flowers right next to each other. They do have to be diagonal. So let's take these. Scissors are good. Okay. So let's head back home. I don't have any questions in chat right now. So I'll probably be working on the cactus farm, and if I still have time from that, I will be trying to get some corrupted dust to start working on Illuminite glove and setting up the corrupted level to where we can start getting that stuff running. Now for cactus and coral, what do we got for decorations that we could make? Stone. Decorative stone block. Premiums. What about like sand? Smooth sandstone. Castle, sandcastle wall. Huh. Be cool if I can make like a fence out of that, but yeah. So we need sand, seashells, melted wax. Seashells. See, that's labeled, and then some of this is just random shit. Sand. Moss. Jesus. Whatever. Sand, seashells. I need melted wax. Melted wax is not in there. It's probably in here for... Might as well put wax next to other kinds of wax. And rhine cones are actually really good. They do quite a bit of damage if you can't make bombs. So it doesn't hurt to grab those. I think 48's more than enough. And I will be starting to set fire to all these once I start getting some more fire bombs to start clearing out the trees. But for now, should be good. And we'll be building path blocks in between all these. But for now, it's more setting everything up. Now for coral, it does say you need mud, so we should actually just grab the mud now. And it does say flowing water helps, but you don't need it. So I'm just going to grab one water. Now, how do you grab just one? There we go. There we go. Now let's grab some mud. Mud. No, actually, I need a bunch of mud. And set up a little little row system for that. So let's get rid of this dirt. We'll cut into this. And this will be sand. Half sand, then half, actually it'll probably all be sand since coral can be, in the beach too, so. No questions in chat. And this iron glove's about ready to break. I do have a diamond one, and I can make another iron, but I try to let the gloves break, because I don't think there's a repair system, so there's no point in just having stones, things are about to break. That should be enough. It'll be close. No, I'll need more. Spanky did not want me raising the structure up. She wants it being sunk in. I don't have any idea why she wants to keep it that way. So. Okay. So now we have this little structure. I'm gonna have to grab some stone fences like that. But now, or how would it look? This actually doesn't look too bad. I actually like that. We'll do 2. So that actually turned out perfect. I like it. So I will have this structure set up for mud. So let's put the water right there. No, I don't like that. And Now, the annoying thing with mud is it slows you down while you're walking in it. Okay. So coral should spawn on top of that, in theory. And from what I've read. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. I don't really want to throw fire bombs on this right now because leaves are still good for fuel. Like I've said before, if you use coal for all your fuel to burn things, you're going to have a reduced coal setup, and you're going to have to build more extractors for torches and lamps. So if you use leaves for your fuel source, you're saving a lot of extractors being just put for those. Now, it says you can build them perfectly diagonal, like this, but I want to be able to see them. So we can set up something like this. Actually, it's off by just enough to bother me. Okay. So that should be pretty good. Now, I don't know if these have to be so high up, but it said you just need 9 cactus blocks. Now, I don't know if you need 9 3 tall cactus to spawn flowers, but it says flowers should spawn. So we'll see. So I actually even have a sign. Cactus flowers slash coral. Farm. I need to make another sign for the beeswax. So we'll see how this turns out. We'll be back. Well, let's check in here. Nighttime is a good chance for something to be in here. Just regular mirrors. Nothing in here. So, I'm curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, from what I was reading, it says you should make this at minimum 16 by 16. So I do need to expand this quite a bit. But I'm going to leave the lights on. Since I don't have enough corrupted blocks, I haven't just went down there and grabbed it. Because I didn't want to fully deplete my my diamond glove just by grabbing corrupted blocks. I still needed to grab fluids and finishing setting up everything, moving stuff around. I just didn't want to burn through it. So let's try to figure out food and farming. Okay. Miscellaneous plants, vines, and coral. So I guess cactus is a miscellaneous plant. Now, I'm moving those so I don't get messed up because these are important. It says even useful in tools, so I'm not going to have those in just a random block, but limestone. We do have a lot of limestone, coal, and ore. That's fine. Snow, water, and ice. Those are useful. Treasured wood. Stone and bedrock. Grass, needles. Now, what's the difference between grasses and miscellaneous? What are these? Wood crafting, electrical, miscellaneous, stone. Pre-made forge. I'll keep that, but rods and slabs, because these are rods slash slabs, because these are useful for crafting. You need a lot of them, and there's a ton of different ones, so I am making an executive decision on that, because trying to find all those in different locations, that would just drive everyone crazy. Farming. Flowers. Pigments. Miscellaneous crafting. We'll put those there. Glass. Glass can be put in here because that can be used for all kinds of different things, so we'll put that there. I don't know why monster is 36 and 40. So I'm gonna have to just fill that up so I can take all these, because monster drops are gonna fill up once we start grabbing items from the pets. So we need a larger chest for pet drops. Miscellaneous. Okay. That's not what I want. monster drops. So this was processed materials. Okay. Beeswax, mushrooms, shells. Where's rope go? Rope. Yeah, okay. Mushrooms. Monster goo. Leaf blocks, grass. Mud, sand, wood. What the hell's wood? Wood. Okay. So we have, let's see if anything's produced out of those. I don't think so. Oh, look at that. It did. No coral yet, but we've gotten two cactus flowers. So it works. Woo! So we have a successful cactus farm. Now we just have to see if coral want to spawn. So let's make a sign. Unless we have more. Miscellaneous crafting or wood. Oh, we got some. Flowers. Beeswax farm. Okay. I don't think these get any bigger if you leave them here longer, so I'll see what happens if I leave it here and come back tomorrow and see what happens. But I think I want to work on... How much time do I got? 20 minutes. I think I'm going to pick a location for the chest farm. And we'll see how that goes. So I need a ton of dirt. That should be good. And I don't want to build a ladder up once I'm up at the surface. Well, once I'm at the height I want my teleporters. No, I just want 2 of these. I have my signs. I need some stone. And lamps. Those should be in tools. Gas. We'll build those. And that should be good. For my chest farm, I'm actually going to use chests, ironically, since I have so many of them. It'd be kind of funny. Let's go down. Let's make our teleporter. This is going to be a specific location, and it's going to be northeast. Because that's pretty far. So I have a lot of things right here and right here. Is that large? That should be large enough right here to where I'll cut down a lot of spawns. So I want to build right there. So we're going to have northeast. I don't have anything right here, so let's place that down. A sign. Northeast. And this will be the chest farm. Accept. So you hit F on it to create your portal code. Teleport to. And now it doesn't have anywhere to register because I have not labeled any code for the portal yet. So I'm just setting this up. And what is close to there? It's probably just faster to run because my portals will take me there. Actually, my canyon should be really close. Oh, wait. Northeast is that way, so I should put that there. You can't grab these when it has a code in there. It prevents you. So I'll put that right there. We'll move it over one. Northeast chest farm. We have a piece of dirt for the code. And the bungalow is right there. The canyon should be right there, though. That'd be perfect. Before I leave, I want my glass. Processed materials. 100 should be good. Should be more than enough, actually. So let's go to the canyon. Definitely beats running around to biomes to grabbing what you need. At this point, I should have explored every biome and have majority of every individual block. But if I want to start creating... Yeah, perfect. So I just have to go a little bit south. If I want to start farming certain materials or I need more creatures of a certain kind, I can easily do that. Tender flowers are actually useful, so I might grab some while I go. And we got a frozen lake here too, so it's really good to farm Chizards and Arctic Mears at nighttime. Arctic Mears at night, Chizards during the day. Flat, really well spread out. So I'll have just enough time to set up my pillar and create the platform to teleport back home. I do have a lot of the teleports pretty close together, but see, coral naturally spawns, and if we go down, sand, sand, there should be mud, right? No, it's still sand. I almost died. There should be mud somewhere there, but that's how it naturally spawns. We'll see if we have any back at the base. Pretty good distance. Not in the center yet, though. So I'm heading out to the middle of the water for the purpose of minimizing spawns of creatures, because chests and creatures spawn when you enter a zone. So if I'm in the middle of the ocean, since there's no creatures that spawn in water, and chests can't spawn in water or underneath water, I believe that I am maximizing the number of chests to spawn. Also, well, now they can spawn underneath if there's caves under here, but I'm hoping that is not the case. This should be... I'll go a little bit more southeast. Actually, we'll head over here. This should be pretty good. So I'm hoping that there's not a bunch of caves underneath here, so that I can trick the game into forcing things to spawn where I want them to. So, okay, apparently you can do that. That's a thing. So, I don't need these, actually. No, I can stay like that. I thought I'd have to pillar up, but you don't have to, apparently. So I am going up, and I'm wanting to make this. That's gonna hurt. Didn't. I want to make the floor out of glass, and it's gonna be really high up, so you really won't know this thing exists. I'm also building it higher to help reduce spawns going into cave systems. So you're not going to be able to enter this from the ground. You have to teleport up here. A reason I want only teleporting here, so that when you're running out here, you're not creating creatures from spawning, despawning, spawning, despawning constantly between the two. As soon as you teleport in, everything's going to pop up right where I want it to, and that will help maximize it. So I think 200 blocks should be pretty good in the air. Yeah, that should be pretty good. And then I want to build the glass. Oh? Oh, I had the build limit. Okay, well, let's go down a bit. And hit C to crouch. And with crouching, you're not supposed to be able to fall off. But you still can, so you want to be careful. And this glass is pretty damn transparent. And we'll be digging that down so you won't be able to see it. Okay, so we have a simple oh, Z will drop one of that item. Interesting. Okay, so we have a simple little platform. I am going to... What do I want to do first? Well, let's build up a wall so you can't easily fall down off of here. Because if you fall down, you're going to have to manually teleport back home with the T button before you can get back out here. So, you don't want to fall. Oh, that looks cool. That looks real cool. That also help cut down spawns right here. So this is building up frost. Huh. Oh well. I'll worry about that later. I actually want this side to be a little bit larger, because this is going to be where the teleport pad will place you. I can keep that there. Okay, so let's put the teleporter down. Now, I know where this will take me, but I just make it easy. So let's get rid of this. Oh, I need to set this. I almost forgot. So this portal code. So this means something will teleport here, and if I step on that, it'll take me home. So that's exactly what I want. Crouch, that's why I can't. It's like, why can't I fall down? Okay. And let's head down. So I built that super high up for multiple reasons. I'll recap because we got a couple viewers. I built this little cloud for my chest farm. I built it over an ocean to help reduce spawns and on the ground, and I built it really high up in the air to help prevent any spawns in a cave. So I am trying to play with the code in the game to force creatures or chests to spawn where I want them and how I want them. So I will be placing corrupted ground up there. I'll have to encase it, so that's why I dug down a couple blocks off the build limit. And to maximize diamond chests and corrupted creatures instead of only going down below in the corrupt level, since we don't have a full system for purifying and preventing crazy number of things from killing us. Okay. Oh, you can't even see it up there. Perfect. So that's exactly what I want. You can't see it. It's actually too damn high. So let's teleport home. And since we got a couple of viewers, I'll show my teleport room. And we'll teleport up there. And we'll see it. And we'll make sure it works. I really hope it does. Because that's going to suck to have to find. So we'll see what happens. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's head back down to the teleport room. So we have the return pad. We have the special locations. Chest farm, the mine, the bungalow. And these are the biome with a coordinate to tell you where it will take you. So I have everything. When you teleport off a pad outside this room, it will take you here. This portal code's blank, and I have 9 teleporters linked to this one. But this code, if I go to the jungle and savannah, it will only teleport to 1, and nothing can teleport to here. So jungle and savannah, I put with wildwood. So I want to go back to the chest farm. So it's in northeast. Even though it's east, I have something there. So we'll step on this, and it should take us right back up to the platform. And it was already loaded in. So now we have this fully constructed and set up. And our house is about right here. And it's about right there. And that instantly teleported me right there. So now that I have this set up, I can start grabbing corrupted material and placing it down to force the chest to spawn. So let's head back home. And let's grab some corrupted materials down below. I'm going to keep the chest farm that I have now active. I won't destroy that, but I do like what I've built. So we need our diamond glove. Let's drop off some of these extra blocks that I don't need. Wood. Chests. Sand. Coral. Flowers. I might take all these blocks with me. They could be useful still. Well, let me get rid of the glass. And we'll keep the lamps. We got some armor, and we got our diamond sword. What do we need for a luminite glove? We need corrupted dust and more luminite. So we need to grab some processors. Let's make a couple in case we run in, grab some. Some stone slabs and some obsidian. Okay. In case we run into some, we have extractors. Okay. Actually, let's use our teleporter. We'll head down to the mine. We have it. Might as well use it. So mine is right here. instantly load in because it's close enough to the house. And let's head down. This will take a few more days, probably another week, to extract all the way down. We have a little mineral pad for switching between igneous and then heading to corrupted, so we can constantly switch between the two. Alright, that should be good. And I put some more down here. So now we got a bunch of things spawning. Now, I'm not planning on diamond chest. There we go. So I'm not planning on taming anything down here. They do hit really hard. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. So let's actually grab that. Okay. So I am here for corrupted materials. I'll take some corrupted wood. Oh, damn it. Now, that guy's a dick. That's probably gonna kill me. These things have... There's another mirror. These corrupted creatures have an extended range and extended damage. They're not nice to mess with. And you have to be 6 blocks away from corrupted for it to start dropping. So we can start taking some of this stuff, because it is useful. And if we find some luminite down here, even better. How much do I got? 40. Oh, I got quite a bit. Red mosaic tile wall? No, burn it. Might as well. So we got over 100. I'll take some more. Now, to find the luminite, it actually... See, there's some right there, right next to that corrupted pigsy. It sparkles. It looks kind of like stars, and it, or glitter. So there's some right there. So let's build to it, because we need a ton of it. The easiest way to find is looking up at the top of the cave. See, there's some right there. If you're down the bottom, it can spawn underwater too, so sometimes that can happen. You could see it, but the surface is the easiest to find. Let's hope we don't fall. We're in crouch mode. And I'm going to make a little bridge. To get underneath the luminite. Okay. So let's see if there is some extra. Okay, perfect. So before you start extracting, you want to remove blocks around it. So you're not waiting for the extraction to happen. That took a long time with diamond. Oh, my diamond glove broke? Oh, god damn it. Well, that sucks. Didn't realize that happened. You want to extract quite a bit around it so that you can easily see if you still have to put down more blocks or more extractors, and so you don't have to keep constantly waiting. But now that that broke, I can't tell. I don't think there is. So we got 2 running. Let's put another lamp down. No, I think 2 is probably the limit. So I need a new diamond glove. That sucks. Obsidian. I get rid of these. Diamond. Oh, it's easy to make. We got all that. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay. So we'll use the teleport to head back home, even though I could just hit the T button. And I'll use the teleporter and back of the return pad. Let's check on the cactus and coral farm. Let's see how that's running. So we got some more cactus. That's good. No corals popped up. Maybe it needs a seed. I don't know. I'll check it, see what happens. But other than that, we can check the chest farm. Oh, I have all the lights on, so nothing's going to happen here. So I'm going to have to figure out a plan on setting up the... Oh, there's a cap up there. Setting up the chest farm in the sky. That's going to take quite a bit of time. Also, I'm going to probably fall off quite a few times. That's going to aggravate me because I'm going to have to teleport back home, then teleport back up there. So that will drive me pretty damn crazy. And I should have enough blocks to easily set up a nice square perimeter. And hopefully we can start getting some more chests. Other than that, you can follow me on social medias and keep updated. I do post all these to YouTube, so you can watch all the previous videos of building up to here and watching all the fun mistakes. And enjoy your gaming.